The auditorium was empty except for a single piece of furniture. Any apartment will do as long as the rent is low. I'm not particular about it. His 60-year-old cousin inherited a piece of real estate by a lake. So much for small talk. Let's get down to business. Lucy resented the aggressive salesman trying to make her sign on the contract. There are a number of factors discouraging us from investing in stock. Japan imports various raw materials and exports manufactured goods. In the course of its economic development, Japan has abandoned its traditional values. The world is faced with an unprecedented crisis. In short, the purpose of the regulation is to protect domestic industries. In order to keep up its competitiveness in the world, Japan must undertake sweeping deregulation in earnest.
Section 12. We
We can't turn
out
back on desperate people who are at risk.
The
The Parliament decided to provide developing countries with financial aid. Some say the British monarchy should be abolished. What do you think? They sought shelter from the attack, but found no place to hide. There is little prospect that two countries will make significant progress in disarmament. The negotiations are underway. Before long, they will enter a crucial phase. The slaves were anxious to alter their destinies. The aristocrats abused their privilege to their heart's content. The revolution in itself bore no fruit after all.
Section 13.
Bob cut in our conversation saying, I'm against it, but everybody ignored him. We skipped his turn on purpose. He saw someone playing Greek, but he turned a blind eye. When Nick and I cheated on the exam, I was suspended from school. As for Nick, he got away with it. They are hostile to Rich because they are jealous of his wealth and status. I hate him. He behaves as if he was somebody. In spite of our compliments, he frowned and turned away. He was so rude. He claimed that the enormous property was at his disposal. The more stubborn you are, the more isolated you become. Don't beat around the bush. What am I supposed to do? Just wait and see. Time will tell.
Section 14.
Please hand in your assignment via email no later than 5 p.m. on June 10th. Joe is anything but diligent. That's why he flagged Master again. His thesis doesn't make sense. To begin with, his theme is obscure. His essay was concise and to the point. How are you going to deal with his complicated problem? Leave it to me. It's a piece of cake. Nick, I want you to look this over before I tie it in. Sorry, but I have my hands full right now. What if I didn't meet the deadline? I bet he'll get mad at you. Your summary leaves nothing to be desired, apart from the terrible handwriting. You ought to think over whether the premise is valid or not. Above all, citing Town's code for precise definitions.
Section 15.
First of all, learn the formula by heart. To calculate the volume, multiply the length by the width by the depth. Tiny cracks were found in the bottom of the barrel. This chapter will focus on the concept of geometry. Phil is much more interested in academic subjects than in practical skill. Something's gone wrong with this microscope. I need to have it repaired. Let me see it. Maybe I can fix it. What is an instrument? For instance, a gauge such as a thermometer or barometer.
The minute
The minute particles are very visible to the naked eye.
Muscle
Muscle tissue consists of a vast number of cells. This substance is mostly composed of hydrogen and oxygen.
The exact
The exact temperature is 22.68 degrees Celsius.
Section 16.
Naomi likes to show her perfect figure.
I wish
I wish I were thin like her. I envy her. You could go on a diet. I fell in love with Naomi at first sight. 3 months later, I took a chance to propose to her, but she turned me down.
I
I met the man by chance. He's gentle and smart. What's more, he's single. His neck was brought up to be modest and considerate. I introduced both to my hawks and then to Hick at once. People should be judged not so much by how they look as by who they are.
It's not your
It's
title
not your
that counts.
title that counts,
That's for sure,
that's for sure,
exclaimed Bob.
explained Bob.
As a
As
self-made
a self-made man put it,
a
a man of vision
make good
will
in the
make
end.
good in the end.
Keep in mind
That youth is not returned.
Section 17.
I can't figure out why on earth everybody feels so much contempt for Bob. I can't help laughing at him because he keeps on making stupid mistakes. He'll be the last person to learn his lesson. To make matters worse, he isn't even conscious of not annoying us. Since I was in a hurry, I put my gloves on inside out by mistake. Dave is fat and clumsy. When he leaped over the shallow stream, he stumbled and twisted his ankle. I'm scared of heights. You are a coward. The passive man seldom, if ever, expresses himself in public. Nick convinced me that all Scottish and irrational. I tremble with fear at the thought of an injection. Since Bob is a lazy at heart, he frequently neglects his duties. While Bob was at work, Jennifer was at home absorbed in serious soap operas. Bob likes cartoons, but I don't think much of them. As a matter of fact, they are boring.
Section 18.
It occurred to me that he was holding something back because he wouldn't look me in the eye. When her patient gave out, she grabbed his collar and swore at him. I must admit, we quarrel every now and then, but generally we are on good terms with each other. Do you mind if I stop by your house? No, not at all. Be my guest. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't hang up. I can't put you up. For one thing, my dad drops in on me from time to time. While Jennifer was standing still, Bob was pacing back and forth around the sidewalk. Let's make up, Lisa. Stop taking me for granted. We are through for good this time. I mean it. Come on. Don't get so emotional, Lisa. I didn't mean to hurt you. Let's talk it over. You betrayed me. Please forgive me. How can I make it up to you? I'll get even. You should confess your sins rather than conceal them. Keep your word. Otherwise, you'll end up losing faith. Bob sticks to his moral principles and believes that honesty plays of his wrong. Cheer up, you couldn't help it. I did my best. I know. Don't dwell on the past. You can start over.
Section 19.
Jane, please do me a favor and give me a ride to Times Square. I wish I could, but I'm tied up right now.
As usual,
my turn upon a time is very punctual. The other day I ran out of the gas in the middle of the busy interstate. A traffic driving ahead of me skidded turned over and scattered it all over the road. He recalled that a collision had been avoided by sheer luck. In case of an emergency, get in touch with my agent right away.
Jane,
Jane, where are we heading? I think we are lost. We went in the wrong direction. Damn, pull over. My rusty Ford broke down, obstructing the intersection. There are so many fine scratches and dents on its surface, it's no use polishing it. Hey, we are stuck in a traffic jam. Chill out, Joe. Let's take a shortcut. We'll get there in time. I've got a flat tire. Can you give me a hand? I'd be glad to. The ambulance went out of control and came close to running over a pedestrian.
Section 20.
He contends that multiple life once existed on Mars. The crew is busy preparing for the voyage into outer space. They conducted a series of experiments under zero gravity. Many astronomers assumed that the universe would expand infinitely. The astronauts were greeted with a spontaneous applause. A fund was set up with a view to preserve our endangered planet. The massive field parallels the local transportation network. The equator divides the global into two hemispheres. I think it's cruel to trap animals for fur coat. The organization plays a principal role in worldwide conservation. Many fragile species are on the verge of extinction. The prolonged drought did severe damage to the crops. Tropical rainforests are quickly disappearing on a global scale. In part, it's due to acid rain. It is said that global warming is directly related to carbon dioxide emissions. The destruction of the ozone layer affects the environment. The committee called on all nations to work side by side to curb air pollution. A satellite was launched into orbit to monitor glaciers.